think we recording.
Yeah.
Put that little piece out. What? You hear it. We starting off with some bangers. Welcome back to another beautiful edition of the Realquicctho Podcast, man. Turn this shit up. Big shout out to OG, David James. Big shout out to my nigga Zombie. Phyllis Driller, what up? I got my guys Big Swanko in the building, you know what I'm saying? It's been a little minute since y'all seen him, but he's here. Real quick though, you guys know I like to get my sponsors their shout out at the top of the show. So, Bomb Body Collections, I see you. Wiseman Staffing, I see you. SCA Cleaning Services, I see you. Stone Darn the Minks, I see you. All Things 805, I see you. Hanging with the Carters, I see you. CTC Radio, Connect the Coast, I see you. TG Magical Creations, I see you. Everybody that I mentioned, you can find them on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Etsy, MySpace. You can Google us now. Last but not least, Young Boss Life Clothing, man. Make sure y'all go get you some t-shirts, go get you some merch. In the great words of the homie Big Mike from Straight Legs No Chase, buy a shirt. And if you're not selling shirts, buy some merch. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Swanko, how you feeling, man? It's been a minute.
Life been life, but you know. People like us, we make it through.
1,000%. Tell me about it. It's been an interesting weekend, and there's a lot that happened this weekend. So, I want to shout out. My people again. You know, Stone Darn the Minks. They had an event yesterday, the Majestic Tour. It was another concert. You know, they had their cookies there. Caleb was there with his cotton candy. Okay. There was different type of vendors there. It was a good time, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to She Real. That, man, she was spitting. She was off the chain, yo. She killed it. She Real Talk. I highly recommend everybody to go follow her. It's all spelled correctly, but it's one word. You can find her on Instagram and YouTube. Okay. She smoked shit. She smoked it. She had every vibe, and I was very impressed. A big shout out to the Dark Room. Don't forget, May 30th. Get your tickets to come. Actually, no. They're not the 30th. They are the 31st. They're the 31st at Copper Blue. So make sure you go get your tickets to come fuck with the Dark Room. Make sure you go get their merch. Man, that shit went all the way around.
The force is strong.
That shit went all the way around. So, yeah, go hit them up. The Dark Room 805 on Instagram. Go get your tickets. Go to their page to get your tickets. Buy a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, there was a gang of people, dude. There's this one cat, El Nino. He smoked it. Also, too, man, shout out to Section 8th. My dog, Jeffy, I see you over there, man. They did their thing. They had the media day yesterday, and that was at Sushi Mex. Okay. So they had a gang of people over there. They had all type of vendors. Ventura Tide Pod, they were there covering media, so they were doing interviews. The DJ was 13 years old, and he was smoking shit. You know what I'm saying? He was smoking shit. Indigenous Cats was there. OG was there, Uno was there, Blazy was there. Like, there was so many fucking people, dude. And I don't want you to think that I'm forgetting anybody. It was just a ton of people that were there. You know what I'm saying? My brothers over there at Prominent Records, they was there. Shout out to Antweezy and Britt. J-Lock 600 was there. Rico was, man, it was a gang of motherfuckers, yeah, man.
I need to do better at making it out to these events.
Hey, you know.
Man, that's for sure.
It don't hurt.
I did see the old girl, though. She was
Which
killing
one?
it. She real.
Oh, she real? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that post.
Fire.
She was going crazy.
I had to post her.
Does she do like spoken word and rap and all that, or she just be killing it? Like
she just be killing it.
She feel the beat and she ride. I was gonna say pause, but she go crazy on the beat.
She spaz like what I think my favorite part was like when you look at somebody, it's natural to judge, but. I had asked her, I was like, hey, you an artist? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, she real, right? She was like, yeah. I was like, all right, so boom, you going up. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's about to be some spoken words, soulful, you know what I'm saying? Like some of this.
Yeah.
Nope, she went up there. I was like,
yeah,
yo. And when she needed to break it down, she broke it down. Whenever she needed to speed it up, she kicked it off. Okay. She kicked that shit off. She real talk. She really is real talk.
Shout out to her, big time.
Oh shit! Hey, real quick though, Sublime candies. I'm running out. This one is empty. I already ate all the shit.
I got my boy fiending. You gotta stock them back up. Man.
I got three more pieces. Literally 3 more pieces. But also too, man. Before we get into these topics. Big shout out to Gelatinas by Mandis. It has a little thing at the top of it, the M. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But make sure you go hit them up on Instagram. She went ahead and blessed the Realquicctho podcast with some gelatin. I should have bought some more down, but I'll probably have the ladies do that when they get back. But
alcohol? Sorry, alcohol.
Nah, I don't think there's no alcohol in here.
Good Jello type of
thing. Do I need to fix your mic stand? It looks like
no. I think I moved it. That's my fault.
Okay, nah, you good. I just want to make sure everybody hear you.
Yes,
but
yeah, it should be good.
If you need gelatin made, go ahead and hit up Gelatinas Mandis. I'm assuming it's Mandis. MAN. Let me see where we at. MANDIS. Thank you again for looking out. And then also TG Magical Creation. She is an official sponsor of the show. She brought him to me. So again, thank you for keeping me in the loop, and thank you for helping your people get on.
Shout out to y'all, big time.
I got some topics. You got any topics?
I got a couple of them.
All right. So you haven't been here in a minute. I'm gonna let you go first while I snack on this thing.
Yeah, do your thing.
What we got?
I know the DDG shit, man. I wanted to talk about that because I'm sure everybody's hearing about it and talk about it, but it's crazy. What do you think about it initially? What's your
DDG? Okay.
DDG and his girl is, I believe, Halle Bailey, or Chloe is not the one with him. So the one that played Little Mermaid.
Okay, I can't say I know about what's going on.
I'll give you a small rundown. So they were together, locked in, and it was definitely one of those couples that was looked at as like a little powerful couple in the game, kind of brewing up. But which I didn't even catch wind of. I thought they was kind of going good, but I seen a recent post recently that the Jello.
Yeah, I'm trying it out.
Yeah, that's really funny. But I see some recent posts about their falling out that they've been having. So she's trying to file against him, I guess, to take it where he don't get no custody. Like the nigga can't even see the kid.
Of course.
Nothing. Like he's not fit. The kid's not safe around him. So all this other stuff. But it was crazy to me because I wanted to see what her basis was off of. But I think it's just because of they separated and he's doing his own little thing and he's kind of blowing up on the streaming.
Bitter baby mama.
Man, but it's crazy because then recently, today and yesterday, I seen a bunch of videos where she's going over how great of a father he is. I'm talking about not just one, multiple videos. He's the best dad ever.
Bipolar bitter baby dad. Mama.
And no, you hit it right on the nail. Because my next thing after I was going to say the videos that she was saying he's such a great dad, then there's videos that came out where she's like, oh yeah, I'm an Aries, so just know I'm bipolar. Just know I be tripping. I might look nice, but I'm going to go crazy, literally kind of telling on herself. Like
1,000%.
On all these videos. So
let me tell you from real life experience, man. That is what they are good at.
Oh, for sure.
That's what they are good at. I ain't going to speak too much on my situation, but that is what they are good at.
Yeah,
Them bipolar schizo with the depression and the.
I could first, second, and third that.
Man.
I done dealt with shit that you see on Lifetime. You feel me? Like, yeah.
At the end of the day, strong black fathers. You know what I'm saying? 1,000.
Yep.
But I think all he needs to do is keep doing what he's doing, keep providing, keep showing up, keep being there, and keep allowing her to make herself look crazy because the court is gonna see it, and the judge is gonna judge. Yeah. Even whether they need to check social medias, whether you know what I'm saying. Well, that's all they really need to check.
No facts.
You know how old is the kid they have together?
I don't want to say more than 3 years old.
So then they don't even fully understand what's going on then.
No, and I think he just need to get a good lawyer because she the damn Little Mermaid. So California.
Facts.
And we in California, so he gonna have to really because of his streaming stuff. She's gonna try to use that to say he's unfit and the baby's not safe to be around him because of this. You know, some of the antics may look a little crazy. But
look, the internet is not real. Don't judge me. I mean, people are.
Real.
People are.
For sure.
But don't judge me off of what I do on the internet. You know what I'm saying? John Wick killed 19,000 people. It's just a movie. I'm pretty sure he's a good dad, though. For sure. Keanu Reeves, I'm pretty sure he's a good dad. I mean, but he did shit, I don't know.
Yeah. No, facts. So I hope they figure it out. I hope they can, because it just seems like it's one of them scenarios where, you feel me? It's a little bitter breakup. That's all it is.
But
you know.
You still love them.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of these ladies talking all this shit about these dudes, and then they run back to them.
You got multitude videos of upping him, giving him big ups, telling he's the best father ever. Now 2 weeks later, he's the worst father ever. So it's like, you know.
What has he done like to defend himself, or is he just letting her cook herself?
I think he has a few videos here and there. I've just really started looking more and more into it, but I think he has a couple of videos. He doesn't do like I haven't personally seen a video where he's like disrespecting her and saying she's like this and that and that and that. So I think he's handling it for the best part, you know, well. And I'm sure internally he's probably like,
yeah. I'm sure like when the cameras cut off, or if he's by himself,
that shit probably fucking.
Put that beat. Fuck that beat.
Bitches say shit, but hoes and tricks.
Bitch, they sound like fuck me. Holla. Nah, put that beat.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch up.
It ain't nothing.
You go through all the hits.
It ain't nothing.
No, but on camera, from what I can see, don't quote me to this because I'm sure he might have said something maybe to the people that are her fans and all that. Not that I don't have a pick in either side, but I haven't seen him come out and be like how she is, you know, in per se.
Good. Yeah. That's my only piece of advice. Yeah. Let her cook herself.
For sure. That is for sure.
I like getting snacks.
What?
Yeah,
you don't be smoking too though, so you don't be having crazy munchies, or else it'd probably really be bad.
Shit. Let me see what I got. I got a lot of stuff. Hold on. Let me see where we at.
You've been watching
No, go ahead.
You been keeping up with the Diddy stuff?
I'm diddied out. I'm just what's killing me now is that these memes of him and 50 in the same cell together.
That's just hilarious. I haven't seen them yet, but I haven't watched his what he had to go take the stand for or whatever he did do. But I do know that I hope a lot. Like one thing I can't stand about RICO cases and cases like this is like I hate that a motherfucker could be a part of the whole crime, and then now because they want to tell on the other nigga, they can get out of doing the whole time. You know, so it's like I feel like. Don't quote me on this because I know some people probably gonna be mad, but Cassie, per se, I don't think should get away scot-free. I think she should see some motherfucking jail time too, because it's like I'm not saying getting her ass whooped was good or anything like that. That's definitely not okay. But it's like you out here looking for escorts. You out here bringing back young women, women of age, and all this to do this. I understand it's not as easy for some people to run away as they say, but all I know is instead of hurting them further more women, knowing how I'm hurting, I'd have been like, bitch, go get help for me. You feel me? Like I just got out the house to go get y'all. Bitch, you run, go bring the cavalry back. You feel me? This nigga beat my ass, making me get y'all. You know, to that point. And then I seen in some of it, which I need to double check, but from what I was reading and some people breaking it down, is that there was multiple times that she actually was left him and went back on her own accord and still had sexual interactions with him well after the fact. My grandmother was asking me, do you think she's scared of him? I said, I would have said yeah, until I found out that she was married and then still cheated on her new husband with Diddy in Arizona. That to me is mind-blowing.
Yeah, see, that I didn't know, but that goes back to my point about these girls. They be talking all this shit just to go run back to him.
I'm telling you, but I also think she knew this shit was coming for Diddy. So she's like, ooh, all this shit about this shit better come to an end. Maybe I need to start trying to figure my way out. So start building up not that she ain't a victim, but now is when I should start the victim case so I could make sure I don't get none of these jail charges too. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't got a side in it.
This is how I felt about it or feel about it. Cause I saw her get her ass whooped, yo. He did her like the nigga did a running up fucking bow, like what the fuck? Yeah, like but it really happened, and it's like I think she was scared, and then besides just being scared, you get used to certain shit, no matter how wrong it is.
I can attest to that.
You know what I'm saying? And it was probably like, yo, if you don't fucking get these, he could have just go get somebody, or I'll just fucking kill you. And you know I'm not playing. I'll beat your ass. I'll just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's messed up. That video was messed up. Like, that was a chill. I don't even think I finished watching the whole thing. Like, I just seen her that he hit her, she hit the ground, and then he kicked her.
Yeah, I seen the long one. It was even worse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
they show the angles and all that.
That's just one time.
Yeah.
That's just one time. Yeah. So, like, do I think she was acting out of fear? Hell yeah. But at the same time, some of y'all women like that shit. I don't know why.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At that point, once you start hurting other people and allowing yourself to, that's when I'm like, okay, there's got to be some wake-up call in this. At some point, we got to be able to be adults and take accountability, like, comfortable or not. Now you're bringing victim. You're creating other victims.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, true, very true. So which is why I feel like I hope they look through and through, and not everybody that do something should get away just scot clean. She better get some probation to this motherfucker or something. Got to stay away from schools, elementary schools or something.
She needs to stay away from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
that's what I was gonna say too, because I definitely don't think she not scared. Is just crazy to me that like when you do have ways out and you don't take them, or you do get out and then you go back.
Why?
That's crazy.
Why?
But I even heard parts of where she supposedly was forced to give somebody head and then woke up with like sores on her lips. I'm like, that should have been enough to get the motherfucking fuck out of Dodge.
So if you're forced to do something like that, that was the R word that we can't say no more. That's R worded. Yeah. That's grape. They say grape.
Grape.
She got grape.
She got grape tomatoes.
That's fun. that's. I just want to know why. Ladies, help me figure it out. Why? Why do you guys keep going back to the danger zone? Yeah. Like, I understand there's a thrill, but like, come on. And then you were able to get away, remarry, and then go back over there?
Which I pray that ain't true, but the nigga was breaking it down and it sounded like it was a part of, like they were like questioning her on it, in her deposition or whatever.
So you've been watching like the case.
I've been watching people that have been watching it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So I've been wanting to catch it, but I heard 50 Cent, I guess today supposedly got his deposition. So I am gonna watch that one because I'm interested to see what the fuck going on.
So what does 50 have to do with any of this?
That's what I'm saying. But he was one of the people that early on was supposedly going to sell the first documentary of all this to Netflix. It was supposed to be produced by 50. Because him and Diddy was cool before, but over the years he's been coming out dissing Diddy and like trying to expose him. Like he tells that story about, he's like, yeah, one time I was at Diddy's house and he's like, hey man, and he looked at me, he's like, I'm gonna buy you some clothes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that story.
He's like, yeah, that shit was funny. He's like, man, nah, I don't need no clothes. He's like, nah,
Like,
come on,
no, I'm gonna buy you clothes.
clothes.
I'm gonna buy you clothes. You ain't buying me no. I'm gonna buy you clothes.
Yeah, so that's funny. But I know that I hate to tell this story. I think I might have told you this on a different episode. But if not, this story, I don't even know if I should tell it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because the niggas ain't gonna find me no matter what. But so I was in a studio like 5 years, 6 years ago. I'm even gonna say the people's name, but I was in a studio recording with one of the homies, and he has friends, I would say, that are big engineers and people in the game and shit. And this is a story supposedly this engineer told him or told someone directly connected to him, to my engineer. And so one day the dude was in the studio with Diddy, working and whatever, yada yada. And I guess 50 Cent had came through. I'm probably missing a lot of other parts of the story, but I'm telling you the vague version. But supposedly 50 Cent had came through, and the producer had, Diddy had told the engineer whatever, he got to, got to get up out of there or whatever. So the dude left, but I guess upon getting to his vehicle, he realized he left like his soundboard and a few other things. So he went back into the studio.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Supposedly, he seen Diddy sucking 50 Cent's dick. Now, when he told me this, I'm like, nigga, why you telling me this? Now we all gonna get killed in this motherfucker. But he was adamant, like it was a real. The dude was like, it was real. He said the dude grabbed the soundboard and like he like Loki was trying to like get up out of there. Like he was praying to God. He don't know if they heard him, because he felt like he seen them, but he wasn't sure if they seen him. But he tried to sneak back out, And he said he just ran, he got to his car and just was gone, never looked back. Like he said he thought they was gonna get him or some shit like that. But I don't know if he ever finished telling the rest of that story. I think I had to go record or something. But
I really hope not, man. 50, one of the last ones, man.
That's
Come on, man.
This was some years ago, so I was like, damn, that's crazy. That would just be crazy. But I was like, hey.
I guess you really can't push shit past anybody. I really hope that shit is out. I really hope not.
No, for sure. I really hope it's
50, man. Come on, man. Not you.
But I'm like, also, why does he hate Diddy so much for no clear reason?
He hates everybody for no clear reason.
But no, he trying to sell a whole documentary to Netflix implicating this man of crimes and shit. That's something a street nigga don't do, normally ain't willing to do.
Because the money's there.
But I think it's a little more than that. Because he could make one about the game. He could do one about Young Buck. Everybody gonna watch it. He could do one about Fat Joe, Rick Ross.
But who's the hottest out of everybody you just named? Who's the hottest right now?
For him?
For the drama. Diddy's all over everywhere.
Diddy's hot now because of the RICO. But 50 Cent been doing this prior to that. That's what I'm saying. He's been egging these things on to where it's like the Big U case, for example. How they say 600. After 600 started getting on the internet, all of a sudden everything 600 was saying about Big U became a RICO case. It's like they just listened to him and then created the case. It's almost like they was like, oh, 50 right, we need to go get on this nigga Diddy now. 50 telling us, we got to go do it. Which is, he been saying a lot of shit well before, which him and Stevie J be going back and forth and all that. There's a lot to it.
I'm just tripping. You said your boy saw 50 getting blown down
by
from Diddy.
Diddy, yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. I said, whoa.
I hope your boy was on shrooms or something.
Something, man.
I really hope he was on shrooms.
It wasn't my boy, it was my boy's boy. So
yeah, the homie.
Don't get the homie killed.
The homie. Yeah, facts. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, I got something a little lighter hearted.
For sure.
Tired of this Diddy shit. All right.
It's a lot.
Things your girl is not allowed to get mad at. I got my little list. My lady is not allowed she's not allowed to stress. If she stresses, I'm on her ass. She's not allowed to stress, and she's not allowed to control everything. And she's not allowed to micro. Yeah, I said it. You're not allowed to do it. She's not allowed to carry groceries. What else? She can't pump the gas if I'm there. But my biggest one is the stress part. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to stress. If I'm here and I'm able to put things in order and gain control of any situation, especially of yours, you're not allowed to stress.
No, I'm with that. I tried my best with that too. I feel like that's, within due power, for sure, I'm gonna tackle all problems for, anything in the moment. So stress, I mean, I got a go-to de-stressor, but it depends on locations. You feel me? Where we at? That's a quick fixer-upper. But with the communication other sides of things, I feel like I'm pretty good with being able to like lock things in and be like, bam, and get everything back to where it needs to be. So I definitely with you on
that. 100%. My thing is, why stress when you don't have to stress? Is there anything that if you're in a situation, is there anything that a significant other has done and you're like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to be like this. Like rushing. That's another thing my lady's not allowed to do. She's not allowed to rush. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, I feel like I've dealt with so many different things, but I feel like the one is be like, not knowing when I'm joking. That'd be like the ones that's like quick to be like, trying to argue about it. I'm like, I'm just kidding. It ain't that serious. Them be the ones for me.
No, she's not allowed to argue with you?
No, definitely allowed to argue. But like, not when I'm just joking though. Like if I'm just joking,
course.
like,
of course. Come on, ladies. Learn your man. I mean, both ways. Yeah. Men, learn your women.
For sure.
But this was a conversation I had with my family. We all need to learn how to speak to each other. Each and every individual needs to know or needs to learn how to speak to each and every individual in the house. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she ain't allowed to rush. Like no more last minute shit. We're gonna go because we be fight. We don't fight, but I'll just be in the car with a bad bitch stank attitude. I'll just be in the car just hot. Like,
I feel you. I be lagging, but then when I'm ready, and everybody else, I be like, let's go.
Dude, I will leave you. If I'm ready, I will leave you. I don't give a shit. I will bounce. Bounce. If you're not ready, when I'm ready, I'll meet you there. I'm probably wrong for that, but sometimes you get I be getting tired of waiting. I look, man, my impatientitis is real. I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting. If I'm ready, I'm out. Yeah, period.
That's the definite one of the my main motherfucking things I need to fix is timing for every aspect, for sure.
It doesn't happen overnight.
No.
And the solution sounds real easy, but some people just can't. My solution to that is just get up earlier. That's it.
See, I got severe insomnia. That's the problem. That's but it's been getting better little by little. Small little doses. It's been getting better. I feel like I've been stressing less. Maybe that's probably why. But that definitely helps.
If you got it on your plate, man, you don't need to eat everything on the plate. You better scrape some of that in the trash can.
I've been taking I've been just flipping that motherfucker.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Smile. Yeah, sometimes that's what you got to do, man. You got to do it because I'm telling you, like, I watch it happen. I watch it happen to too many people where they stress out because they got this and that and this and that and this is going on and that is going on and this is going on. And then, like, the people that stress the most, the last thing that you should do is talk to them about your shit because they don't want to hear that because hey man, hey, like I've seen it a million fucking times with like just there's too many people. Even some of my people back at home in Orange County. Like, I would love to talk to them about what I'm going through, but for what? Because they going through some of their shit. And let me say some shit like, damn, man, it's shit. Rent's about to come up. This is coming up. How we gonna make this happen? And I got to deal with this.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, damn, fool. Like, I don't know what you complaining about. I've been to your spot. Your spot is nice. And you think you the only one with problems? It's like, wait, no. I wasn't talking about everybody else. I was just talking about me. No. I thought I could talk to you, but now you over here making it about you, my nigga. Like,
yeah, that's.
Oh, my bad, homie. I didn't see it like that. And it's like, that's why I don't talk.
No, facts.
That's why I don't talk. I know I'm not the only person that's going through some shit. But just the same way I listen to you, just hear me out for a little bit. Let me bitch for a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned who I could complain what about to. You know, so it's like I know what person I could call for what things now.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll still learn the hard way here and there. Like I'll think I'm talking to somebody about it, and they'd be like, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you definitely wasn't the motherfucker I needed to talk to for this.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, what else to do?
Yeah, facts.
Switch out of there. Let me call that homie out. I'm trying to get about this.
4 people. That's it. I got 4 people. Yeah. I'm gonna say. Let me back that up. I'm gonna say 3 and a possible. And I'm not including my mom. I'm not including my grandma. I'm not
non-family.
Right. Yeah. Non-family. Well, yeah. Well, my brother is one of them.
That's a given. You know,
but
my brother right under me. He's like, we don't talk a lot, but I know I could talk to him about
easy.
anything.
And they'll listen. They'll be like, "Damn fool, well, shit, what you need me to do?"
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like, this right here.
Yeah.
All I needed you to do was this right here.
100%.
All right. I'm cool now. I'm about to go make this shit. I don't even know why I'm bitching in the first place because I already fixed the issue. It just didn't happen yet, but it's already fixed. Like, just foreseeing. I already know it's gonna get done. 100%. I just needed to vent.
For sure. Sometimes I like to talk shit in general, so it's definitely love to vent. Sometimes you be looking, and sometimes it ain't even like you said, it don't be that serious. But like you said, some people you can't tell everything to, because for you it's like I've been in them scenarios where certain people I'm just trying to vent. And it gets turned on me, and I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to. I thought you was in my corner.
They'll fucking
I could talk to you, like,
They'll steal the spotlight, and it's like, yo, for 1 second, yo.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, homie, listen to me. Just listen to me. I already know what you got going on. You told me 14 times.
Facts.
And then let's say you do something or you figure something out, and it's like, oh dang. Like, let me use an example. Like, let's say a car broke down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say the car broke down, and you did what you needed to do to fix it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, dang, homie, I thought your car was broke down. What happened? Oh, I went ahead and got this shit fixed. Yeah. Oh, well, you should have called me, dog. You know I got the hookup with the cars. It's cool. It's already fixed. Yeah. What, I'm going to go to you and then you're going to sit there and tell me about how your shit's fucked up too?
Take
and you
2 weeks to get you plugged in too?
Yeah. Like, how am I supposed to help you when my car ain't even running? Like, I can afford to fix my car. You can't afford to fix yours.
In the history of not neverdom, like a great player once said, and how high, I can promise you, in this planet,
in the history of niggerdom,
for sure, I have never, and I think I can say this for everyone, I don't think there's ever been a nigga in that same scenario to ever complete that task in a timely fashion for it. Like, I don't think there's ever been a nigga where it's like, hey, I need this done, or hey, you got the plug for something like that, where it comes to cars or like a fix, and where it's like, where the niggas tell you every time, hey, hit me, I got the nigga, everybody do this for me on one call, and it's like, all right, I need that. You're like, oh shit, this nigga grandma died all of a sudden. Oh shit, now the mechanic had to go to fly to Cancun just to fix another tire. Like, it's like, oh, come on.
Hey, well, whatever, my nigga, you called me.
Yeah.
You called me.
Like,
you over here tripping off of me because I can't help you, but you called me. Like, nigga, you told me to call you.
Yeah, exactly.
You said you got it, and you get mad when I go around you and find other ways to get shit done.
Nah, man.
And then I get it done in a timely fashion. But now I'm the bad guy because I didn't hit the homie up. Man, if you don't get the fuck in my face. Man. Get the fuck in my face. Yeah, I said, get the fuck in my face. What? The sugar high kicking in. But yeah, so that's what I was saying. My lady's not allowed to stress. My lady's not allowed to rush. Those are my two biggest ones. All the other shit is very nitpicky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like pumping the gas, putting the groceries up, or you know what I'm saying? But my biggest ones, and this is me protecting her peace because I see her and I gotta fix that. And I'm getting tired of fixing that because she knows what to do, but it's so impulsive and she's already programmed the way she is. So I guess I just gotta go a little bit harder. Like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's ever a big deal to me. I don't give a shit what it is, because it's all a moment, and that moment's gonna pass, and it's just all on how you handle it in that moment. I don't give a shit how big it is. It's never gonna be big enough for me to. Hopefully, it'll never be big enough for me to be broken or taken out of my character.
God only gives you problems that you can handle. He won't give you ones you can't. That's for sure.
1,000. Ladies, loosen up. Have some fun. Take a shot.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got a new rule for myself. From this day forward, I am not taking shots if I'm not in my house.
That's a great rule.
That's my new rule now.
That's a motherfucking great rule. I got homies with DUIs.
Man, I am not. Look at me. Look at my face. Don't offer me a shot if I'm not at home. Because I get happy, I get loud, I get excited, I get wild. And the worst thing is I get too comfortable. So if it ain't in the house, I'm not taking that shot.
Yep. And don't be trying to get my boy to buy a drink.
Buy a drink.
You don't want to buy a drink. Stop it.
Have you been keeping up with the Rodney Hinton case?
No. Put me on.
All right. So I've been on this somewhat tough because I feel very strongly about it. So a black man lost his son.
Okay. I think I did see some of this, but go ahead.
So a black man lost his son. A cop shot him because I thought he had a gun.
Yeah.
So Rodney lost it, saw an officer, and got his payback. So I did say this last pod, condolences to both lives that were lost because both were innocent lives.
Definitely.
The Black Panthers are outside again.
I did hear something about that as well, too.
The Black Panthers are outside and they riding with Rodney.
Okay.
You know, an eye for an eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take one of mine, I take one of yours.
100%.
This man you can clearly see it. He is going through it, and just like mentally, physically. Honestly, I think the police is whooping his ass in there, 1,000%.
So that's what I did see. I did see a clip a few days ago where they were walking him through the courtroom, and he was like staring down all the officers, like as he walked by. And there was one officer that was like looking back at him, but he was looking at him like, yeah, and what? But when I went to the comments, every comment, right when I seen him go in that room where that door closed, oh,
they fucked him up. They had to. They had to.
They for the Tupac that boy.
Like I don't want to sound too repetitive because I did say this on the last pod, but I have still yet to see his son, the dude who took his son out. I don't even know his name. I don't know what he looks like. All the focus is on Rodney.
Yeah, they're gonna try to protect him, is my guess. You know, because you know how it goes. They stick the Boys in Blue is the biggest gang in the world, so it's like they got all the power, so they can do stuff like, oh, we gonna hide his name from the media so we don't cause an uproar in the black community. You know,
it's too late. The Black Panthers is outside, and then you know what comes after the Black Panthers? The Nation of Islam.
Mm-hmm. And we smarter now too, so it's like we got internet and shit like that. So I figure somebody probably already knows or has already seen. So his name's probably bouncing around. It's probably findable, but with a little research. But it's crazy though, you know. It's sad to see the scenario. It's sad to see that all the Martin Luther King, all the Harriet Tubman, all the, all of that, and we still right here today.
Yeah, it's like there hasn't been any progress.
Ain't been
And it's
none.
like, what do we do besides crash out?
Yeah, because that's it. That's all they want us to do. Because they make a hell of money off of jail, so they really want us to crash out. That's the whole cycle they built in from the 4 white dudes sat in that room and wrote this shit in a pamphlet, how we gonna finesse the world forever for our 4 families. And look, we gonna make it so they're oppressed. They can never get out of it. They're always gonna be working their whole lives off to pay off colleges, tuition, working to just barely afford a basic life. We're gonna have these motherfuckers so busy while we're making the money off these niggas, giving them cancer with shampoo. We're gonna give them cancer with foods. We're gonna make them need the doctors and medicine. We're gonna have them crash out so they can keep fueling us back with it by filling our jail systems and putting out the schools, having people making sure that the jails is getting money and money and money by per body and food and all this government and others. It's like they literally, there's so many stories where I see they break it down. It's like they literally set this whole plan for the beginning, and it's working unbelievably.
It's easier said than done. We just need to go, man.
Bro, we do.
We need to get out of here.
If we all went to Africa right what the fuck now, this shit would be done for over here.
We need to go. Like, are they gonna follow? Yeah, but are they gonna try to make their own rules and their own stipulations and blah blah blah? They're gonna try to do what they did over here. They're just gonna go to another place and take over that shit too.
They're gonna drop nukes on us.
It's like even Black Wall Street was booming, and what they do came over and fucking hated.
Man,
they just literally came over and hated and shitted on everything.
Yeah, I seen it. I don't know if you've ever watched the Watchmen series. Not to go too far away from what we were just talking about, but on that still, one of the opening episodes was the Black Wall Street reenactment, and that was like the first time I've seen it reenacted like that. The vividness, it was that shit next level crazy. I couldn't imagine like being out there that day. You know what I mean? That had to be.
It's messed up. Like,
next level shit.
Like, here we are. We kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Shit is dope right now.
Yeah, no facts.
And then, what the fuck? Like, oh, I hear happy, burn this shit down.
Man.
Like, man, y'all need to. But I'm standing with Rodney. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Whatever is coming his way, that officer better get the same treatment. If Rodney get life, that other officer better get life.
The police better learn what happens when they mess with Rodneys. y'all keep fucking with these Rodneys. It's gonna be a time where we really band together. I hope.
Hey, Rodney always down to throw hands. I ain't met no soft Rodney.
Stay in the limelight with the police.
Yeah, I ain't met no soft Rodney, man. Oh, that Rodney and them? Oh, it's all.
Yeah, Rodney always got hands. Most of the Rodneys I know.
Shoot. But again, condolences to both families. Mm-hmm. It does suck, but an eye for an eye, man. An eye for an eye. Oh shit. Okay, so Cincinnati, right, where it happened at. Mm-hmm. The Ronnie and his people, they're actually suing for excessive force. I think with him and his family. Because there was I saw one clip where it's just a gang of police in there. And I'm over here thinking, like, why y'all trying to psych them out? It ain't gonna work. Yeah. And number two, shouldn't y'all be at work?
Yeah, for real.
Shouldn't y'all be working right now?
What y'all need to be here for?
His brother tried to walk in the courtroom and he was forced out.
That's crazy. It's like one of y'all peoples shot his son. This is a clear cut case. I feel like it's easy to see this is what did they call it?
Cut and dry.
But there's a murder. What did they call it when you murder for love or whatever?
Yeah.
It's an actual like.
Yeah, it's a term. It's a term.
So it's like that's a clear cut case of this where I feel like even with that needs to be like it's, you know what I mean?
Crime of passion or something like that. Crime of passion.
There you go. It's a crime of passion for sure. So it's like for them to try to make it like he was just targeting an officer. He killed an officer.
No, that dude was tripping. You just smoked his son. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you saying? You smoked his son and he reacted like he. Like, come on, what are we talking about, man?
That's why we say all is fair, love and war, you know.
It's messed up. So hey, get your money, man. Yeah, they forced your people out and they whooping your ass. Go ahead and get that 25 mil. Get the 25 million.
Hell yeah.
Get more.
I hope it worked out for Rodney for sure. Definitely condolences to all hurt.
Big man, easy call.
I'm with Rodney for sure.
All right, a fun one, kind of. Why is it? So I don't need to read it. So this happens a lot to me, right? It's happened a few times. Let's say I'm watching a YouTube series or a YouTube show.
Okay.
And
specific to YouTube?
No, just anything. You're watching the show and the shit is fire.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good ass show. And then you go to show somebody else and then y'all watch it together and then that shit's whack. So now they looking at you like, man, get the fuck out of here. You said this shit was good.
What you got to do? See, that it's funny because that's happened to me very few times. I feel like when it comes to food, fashion, media, I'm like one of the best suggesters. You feel me? I hardly ever get like, damn, I didn't really like what you said. Mostly everybody that I send something to or recommend, they're like, hey, you was right.
All right.
But a few times I have been super excited to show certain people some things that I wasn't 100% sure if they even was kind of into the shit like that. And they was like, But sometimes I used to just like laugh extra hard at the parts that I knew was coming up that was going to be real good to try to throw a nigga off, like make them think it was funny no matter what. You know, so it's like, but there is a few times where it's like, damn, this shit ain't hitting. And we just changed the show. Like, hey, fuck it. I'm going to show this to the right motherfucker.
Yeah, I just be all disappointed in myself. But like, man, how come, why isn't this one the fire one? This whole shit be fire, man. And now it's like, damn.
No, that's bad.
Now I look stupid. Now nobody's ever going to trust me again. Can I show you a song? No, nigga. You sit back and you listen to our shit. The last shit you played was ass. I'm like, nah, but that was just that song. Let me show you another one.
You know, I've been in that predicament very, very few times, but I definitely have. And that shit does suck. It's like, damn, nigga think I'm just on some bullshit.
Yeah, man. Hey, real quick though, not more shows, but you know, you quiz, man. May 30th, 805 Entertainment is having a showcase at Vita Live. So make sure y'all pop up to that. And then also, I won't be at that one because on May 30th, I will be at Levity Live again. So make sure you go to my Instagram and get your free tickets. It's me, Phil Medina, and friends. It's on a Friday night, so that's how I'm starting my weekend off. Maybe you can make both. Come see me do comedy, and then go check out artists like Willis, DJ The Prince, you know what I'm saying, and so many more. And then also on...
I'll for sure be at the Levity Live event, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm 100% making this one. Mark my words. So.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
The 31st, again, 805 Entertainment with back-to-back shows. She will be, again, it'll be the Dark Room. The Dark Room is headlining, and this is at Copper Blues. So make sure you go to Dark Room 805 and get your tickets, or you can get your tickets directly from 805 Entertainment. She'll send you the link, and boom. Also, too, on the 31st, my sister in comedy, Denise Carter, she is having a comedy show with Phil Medina, Bobby Hall, Miss Ida, and it is for Denise, or not Denise, it's for Alanette. Miss Alanette, she is, she's raising money for patients with leukemia.
Okay.
So it's for a good cause.
Great
and
cause.
it's at I think the place is called Bezos. It's a restaurant called Bezos. And I don't want to mess up the pricing, but it is a dinner. So make sure you go to Denise Carter's page and get your tickets and support there. We always got some shit going on out here.
It's a lot, man. Happening. Love to see it. Also, I'm dropping a video too. Let me.
Talk that.
Music video coming out. I think I'm gonna drop it this week. I'm gonna do some promo coming up this week, but either look out for it at the end of this week or the weekend. Then I should be dropping a little live performance type of music video / music video type of thing. So it's ready. Love Jones coming soon.
All right, yeah, you got to drop, dog. You got to start dropping shit. Everybody else is shoot.
It's that time I'm tapping in with my boy Big Sad. So me and him already got a song we shot a minute ago, but we recorded a minute ago, but I just hit him to try to see if how we could make the music video happen for it, because he was actually just out here in Ventura like 2 weeks ago shooting a video with another artist from out here. So
that's what's up. Working. Mm-hmm. Hey, so have you seen what's going on with gingers? Like redheaded white people?
What's going on with them?
So I don't know how or why, but you can ask a ginger a series of nigga questions, and they're gonna get every last one of them right. It was like they were black in a past life or some shit.
No, the gingers, like the Irish,
yeah,
like with the functions.
Man.
So like the one white boy that's going viral right now because he be saying the N-word. He be on it like he ain't turning down nothing. Yeah, I said it, and come do something about it.
All right. I don't know who he's talking about. I don't know who you are, but you must feel real safe about where you at.
No, he's with 100 niggas from the straight hood with him rapping the song with the nigga.
Oh, well then that's different.
Yeah. No, he ain't no white boy with white boys doing it.
Yeah,
he ain't no white boy with niggas doing it. But there's a few other people, like media people, that have been like trying to get on him about it. And he like, you see, I'm really in the trenches. So what y'all want to do? You know, type shit. So I'm like, hey, I ain't mad at him.
He did something to earn his black card.
Feel me? I got white homies I grew up with that said nigga my whole life. But I also done have white people that I don't know like that I would never allow to say it in front of me. So it's kind of tricky. It's a tricky ball game. But when you a nigga, you just a nigga. You feel me? It's just like that sometimes.
Like if you a white dude and you just grew up with us since you was a little kid, then yeah, sure,
Sure.
But if you just saying it because it sounds cool and you just saying it because everybody else says it,
yeah. If you say bra when you're not, like if you talk like bra when you're not with us, for sure you don't get that pass. Even if you don't say bra, but like you said, if you didn't grow up, you feel me? If you didn't grew here and you flew here,
facts.
You can't say it.
I went to a show in Santa Barbara to show some love. Shout out to Mike Easy. He killed it.
Shout out to Mike.
And it was just a bunch of little kids. Oh yeah, my nigga this and da. I'm like, yo, there's 3 of us in here.
Santa Barbara is one of the worst.
I'm like, there's 3 of us in here. Like, all right.
They be feeling empowered to say it out there. Empowered. Them motherfuckers like it's like a sensu bean. I don't know if you want to talk about
hell
it.
yeah.
It's like when they say nigga, they pop the sensu bean all of a sudden. They're like,
oh shit. Hey, crazy spin-offs. Crazy twist. So my dog Noah James, right? Mm-hmm. He has a track with Boo on it. From
like
Majin Buu.
Like the voice and shit. That's crazy.
So him and the voice actor are real good friends.
The actual voice actor.
The actual voice.
That's next level.
So he I think he said he flew out and they jumped in the studio together and he did that specifically for Noah. So that shit was, he played it for us yesterday.
Noah. That's major.
That shit's hard. Anime. I was like, it was funny as hell because it's like you hear Boo's voice. It's like, what?
I would never be able to do that just because I love anime. I grew up on anime, so that shit for me would be like, I don't even need to do shit else. I'd be like, I accomplished all my music goals already right there.
That shit was tight. I was like, this motherfucker got a real Dragon Ball Z character.
That's next level. I fuck with
on his song. Shout out to Noah James, man.
Yeah, I need that plug, Noah. If you watch it, I need that plug, my man. For sure, Lee.
Dog, I'm telling you, gotta fucking.
Yeah, I've talked to Noah a few times actually. Too.
You gotta pop out.
We chopped it up a few times actually, but
that fool's not afraid to give game.
Yeah, I definitely need to pop out for sure. I've been a little too tucked away for sure. I guess it's time to pop out and show me.
Oh, okay. So there was a topic. I did talk to my boys over there at CTC Radio. Mm-hmm. I told them I'm still in this topic. So there is the government. They are trying to ban porn. They're trying to ban porn. I don't know exactly why, but I believe they're trying to ban porn because of how accessible it is to get.
That's what fucks everything up, to be real. But that should have started a civil war.
Probably, yeah.
Banning porn would have the grape charges might go up. People like motherfuckers gonna be feeding, be outside lurking, sitting outside the wrong windows. I feel like they definitely need to get some type of a handle on it, maybe. But banning it.
But to ban it, I don't think that shit's going anywhere.
It's gonna be hard because then there's gonna be a black market where it's gonna get even crazier. There's already a black market for child.
Of course.
Situations. There's bestiality.
Yeah.
There's all kind of crazy, fetishes and all that already that are in the black market of things. So it's like you take this out. It's like with drugs. You take it off the counter, now somebody's selling made-up versions that kill people. So it's like, not that I think they should leave drugs on the counter for people, but I'm just saying, like, something like porn, I'm interested to see what their game plan is and when they actually, if they come out with, like, this is how we're going to do it, to see where they're thinking. But I don't see that being a very easy task at all.
People are always going to find a way to get to it.
Yeah.
And if they can't get to it, what do you do? Like, what are you doing? You can't get to something. You make your own shit.
I mean, it's like you'd have to hard wipe the whole internet. I don't think that's possible now. This motherfucker got AI robots now when it's stored. Like motherfuckers now probably just recreating files and backups like, ooh, I'm about to be selling this shit. Now it's niggas with flash drives probably already with hella porn getting ready to sell it for the wave. You know what I mean? Now you can buy a flash drive of porn. You feel me? Hey, the homie got the pornos if you want me.
People just gonna start making it. I mean, it's not like they haven't, but
motherfucker be like, let me get an eighth of weed and 2 flash drives of the big booty bouncers.
So, a couple of my dogs, man. Shout out to Uno. Shout out to Lord Sanctus. Make sure y'all tap into CTC Radio.
Shout out them boys for sure.
It got pretty heated. You know what I'm saying? It got heated, but it was to answer the general question, because of who's getting a hold of porn, should porn be banned? And my answer was yes. But then there was another question. Should porn be banned because of, should porn be banned, period? And then the answer was no, because it turns into a form of expression, and that translates into freedom of speech.
See, I never agree with that kind of stuff when it comes to. I'm against that kind of thing when people's like, a girl's like, I'm gonna go on Instagram and I'm gonna show you my camel toe because it's my freedom of expression. It's like, that don't make sense. 2 + 2 gonna always equal 4.
Yeah.
And that looking like 5.
Freedom of speech is not always a good thing.
Yeah, it's not about, I think people tried to abuse that title, freedom of speech and expression. So with porn being banned, I don't think it's the end of the world. I can see exactly why, and I think that would definitely probably help a lot of people, but I definitely don't think it being banned is not going to make it go away. So it's like,
facts.
Guns are banned. Niggas getting shot every day.
Facts.
Just a nigga getting shot right now. Like right now. Now it's another nigga getting shot after this next 10 seconds. So it's like, it's like.
There's just like, what can you do? But
that's what I would be really interested. They haven't gone to as far as like, these are the steps we're going to take to like remove the porn or nothing like that. Have they said anything like that yet?
Not to my knowledge, because I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Because they teach me a lot of shit.
Okay.
Because they keep up with shit.
A lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying? And like, so then it turned into what good has porn done for society? And my answer was nothing. Was nothing. I mean, like, and when I say society, I mean society as a whole. And I spoke to both of them individually after, just to make sure, hey, it got a little hot. Just want to know if you good. That's it. But my answer was, for society, it doesn't do good. And I could be wrong.
Not at all.
But for an individual, The shit's amazing.
I
I told both of them, I will die by post-nut clarity.
I don't take it even further. Not only has it done nothing, it's brought us down as a people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
I
not
know
that it has done
exactly
nothing,
what you mean.
It's hurt us, you know, in many ways of relationships,
Yep.
in
Talk it.
love, in the way that most of us men that even I've struggled with seeing things through lustful eyes. You know what I mean? It's like that should have fucked those. I seen porn at an early age, not on purpose, on accident. I think that made me over sexualized from a young kid and up. I've always been infatuated with women and things like that. So it's like, you know, it's definitely, I think, hurt society way more. Now, has it maybe stopped a few of the Cassie scenarios from being created? Maybe. You know, nigga might be at home and like, nah, I ain't tripping, you know, got that nut off. But for surely, I think it's been bad overall. Just like drugs, just like guns. It's a poison that I think started, and it's that infection had never got cleaned up. So now it's spread and set its roots. But, you know, it definitely has hurt society more than it's helped. That's for sure.
This is what I said. I said, having this much access to porn, having this much, like I could literally pull some titties up right now.
Everything.
This is Thanos' finger snap. Because these ain't nobody, they just busting in towels instead of busting in girls.
Yeah, the rapture ain't too far away.
Like
the real finger snap almost around the corner.
Man, hey, look. I just hope I am not gonna be the one turning into dust.
No, for sure. No, you better hope you is the one turning into dust.
Maybe it might be
the ones that stay here. You don't want to be the nigga that's here.
Yeah, you probably right.
Yeah, you want to be the dust nigga.
But it's like, so I'm watching them go back and forth, and it just sounded like, to me, it just sounded like two different conversations.
So they were the ones that got heated. It was between Uno and Sanctus.
Yeah. It was getting a little chippy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's it. It was content at the end of the day.
What side of the coin were they on?
So, for just for content purposes, and if I'm remembering correctly, Uno was on the side of banning it because of how easy it is to get. Kids shouldn't be getting it.
Okay.
And Sanctus was on the side of not banning it because it's freedom of speech.
Sex work, freedom of speech, them type of things. Okay.
Right. And I was more so on the side of my whole thing was so the general question, again, if I'm remembering correctly, the general question was, it was as far as distribution. Should porn be banned because of how easy it is to get? I hope I'm saying it right. And to me, my answer was yeah, because I don't think kids need to be finding that shit.
For sure.
But as far as like an individual, I think it's dope for an individual. You can be having a fucked up, stressed out day. Or you can just see some fine ass girl and it's like, damn, I'm trying to do right. Let me just get this shit off and fuck it. I've made a lot of better decisions when my head is clear and when my balls is empty. You feel me?
For sure.
The horny be taking over.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and that's not just for us, man. That's for ladies too.
100%. I mean, I would like to see even social media, how social media looks when now you can't use content for sex, and sexual content purposes, like, because you could get banned or stuff like that. Like, life in general, because that's where a lot of it transfer. I mean, Twitter or X, I should say, you can literally watch full porno videos. I think Facebook too. Instagram, damn near, you can. Sometimes they'll have it up there if they get to it fast enough. But it's like all that is way too accessible. I think it's about the kids, and like you said, if me and myself at 8 years old, 9 years old, seen porn on accident, this is without social media. This is no internet. Now I can only imagine what these kids are seeing. I mean, there's little young girls with Finstas. I've seen on Instagram where pages follow me that I got a block where it's like Finsta page 14 HS something high school. I'm like, what does this bitch do? Like, no, I mean, not to call her bitch, but like, what is this little girl doing?
Nah,
like,
what is this little bitch doing?
Oh,
Put what the
like,
fuck? Where your daddy at?
I'm blocking your shit. But it's like and I've seen other, like even my little cousins. I have little cousins that I'm like, the little hoochie mama, got the little fits. I can see how you're dressing and acting and all that. So it'd be kind of crazy, it's way too. It's too influential.
Big
days,
time.
You know, it's like
That's the cool thing. Like, so then I put in the comments, I said, look, we got parental controls on these phones. You know what I'm saying? You know, Uno says that's not gonna stop them from seeing it, and he's 100% right. He's like, do you have teenagers in the
they
house?
go to the homie's house too, though. Or,
Yeah,
I don't
easy.
know,
Yeah,
but
they're gonna find a way to get it. They're gonna find a way to get it. Period. And my response to that was more so like, for the teenagers, for the boys, they are at that age to where they're starting to discover what it is, and it's like, damn, I want some of that.
Yeah.
So
They want to do it.
Exactly,
They ain't trying to watch
exactly.
it.
So
it's
it's
really
like-
the older. My bad, but
it's like they are at that. I'm gonna be way more lenient because they're teenage boys, and you know it's about that time where they start learning about what it is. It's natural. Now my 10-year-old daughter. Hold on, before I even get there, it's natural for the boys to want to explore and find out what that thing like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you know they starting this.
that testosterone hitting.
Yeah,
right now, Dad.
they starting to put the controllers down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they saw with some titties and they got girlfriends now.
They trying to pull up to the collection. The kid drop me off at the collection.
Exactly.
I don't want to play Fortnite tonight.
That's big facts. So it's like I'm way more lenient when it comes to them, but with the parental controls, you better believe I'm gonna do what I can to make it a little bit harder for them to access. So now my 10-year-old, her phone's gone.
Yeah. No, that's real. 100%. I agree. And even to attest to that, I feel like parenting is everything. So I feel like what you're doing is already putting that understanding in place. So it's like they shouldn't have a want to go look for porn. You feel me? If that communication is there already, like, look, son, this is how it is. Niggas already know. I need to get me a little shorty and work my, do what I got, respectfully the right way. But it's like, I don't need to be on the internet looking up porn, because I got a dad at home teaching me right from wrong, telling me, because I'm like, that's why I try to trust my, I always let my sons show me first what they gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, I'm gonna tell you what to do and I'm gonna let you show me, then I'm gonna see how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But my daughter, like you said, it's
I am. Fuck it. Double standard, 1,000%.
100%.
And she's like, and she's only 10. She's not old enough. Yeah. Now maybe when she starts to turn 14, not 14. Like let's be real here. Let's be fucking real. I might get killed for this, but let's be fucking real, okay? I lost my virginity at 16 years old. I'm in high school.
Yeah, I lost mine like 14.
You know what I'm saying? And like it's like I gotta be real. Like these are natural feelings. We want to find out what's going on. And they say girls mature faster than guys.
And it's crazy to say is that when it happened to me, it was the girl that was pushing it more than I was. So
and that's a common thing. Like at an early age, the girls press it. But when it's time of age, then that's when us late ass boys was like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like at first, because the girls they be wanting to try it because they mature faster than us, and we boys and we like, hell no, I'm trying to play with these motherfucking Hot Wheels, bitch. Yeah. Like I ain't trying to do you got cooties.
No, we so dumb. It's like when you watch Disney Channel, it's like it'd be like the girl flirting. This should be making me bad.
Yeah, and we
like
don't even
the girl
know
flirting with you. You do this, and you like. You play soccer, girl, or not?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you over here? Get off of me. I'm trying to go ball up.
Yeah, so it's like,
and this is not to put it all, I'm not putting it all on the ladies. I'm just saying, exactly. It really is. Women, y'all mature faster than us. But it's like, to bring it back to the banning of porn. Yeah. Because... Again, they're gonna whatever they see, that's what they're gonna try to do. That's what they're gonna want to do.
No, that's fact.
It's not just with porn. It's with everything. It's with music. It's with sports. If you see it and you think that that's what's cool, you're gonna fucking try to implement that in your life. You're gonna try to duplicate that. You're going to try to be that. Yeah, that's porn included. Facts.
I'm big on not letting my kids be a follower like I try because
certain
things that's gonna happen, it's just the way of life. But I try to preach that, make your own decisions.
Facts. Shit, I'm about to reverse psychology. I'm about to just reverse psychology. I can't even talk. We watching porn together. You wanna watch it? Fuck it. Let's put it on. You wanna watch it?
Fuck them all up.
They were like, oh, I don't want to watch this no more.
That nigga would never want to see porn.
I don't want to. No, hell no. Cause like, and this is back in the South. It's
like the making you drink alcohol type of thing.
Bam! Thank you. Yep, you knew exactly where I was going. Oh, you drinking, huh? Mm-hmm. You drinking? Let's fucking drink then. Yeah. Nah, take that shot. Nah, that's what you wanted, huh? Yeah. You think this shit is cool? You say you 13? Yeah, drink that shit. Yeah. Oh, you throwing up? Nah, hell no, we ain't done yet. You want to be grown? Now you about to hang with the big dogs. Facts. Hey, pass them that.
Facts though. That's for sure the OG way, right there.
You know what I'm saying? And I can already hear it's against the law and here. No, I'm not doing it. It's just stories that I've heard from back in the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like before, there was no.
Happen, in person for surely.
It's like there wasn't no laws. There wasn't no laws back in the day. It's like you could send your kids to go get you a 6-pack of beer.
For sure, cigarettes, anything.
Anything. You could just go send the kids to go get it.
Get the weed, everything.
But it's like
put it in the backpack for Tommy. Don't tell him
facts.
Don't open it.
And there was one rule. There was one rule that your uncle or your granddaddy or your pappy. Look, I want you to go get my drink, but you better not drink my drink.
Don't touch my shit.
You don't touch my shit, because if you think, I told you not to do something, you did it. Now you got to drink with us.
No, that's real.
And I was like, I never want to do this again. I'm gonna watch porn with my teens. No, I'm not gonna fucking do it in real life. You guys take a joke. I couldn't do it. That shit's fucking weird. But I mean, shit. Who's to say that would not work?
I think it would for sure. For me, it for sure would, because that shit would scar me. Like, damn, I don't never want to see no porn ever again. I mean, my dad and mom just sat in the room with me and watched this.
Both of them, yeah, mom and dad. Like, oh, you want to watch porn?
They started kissing this shit in the background and shit.
Oh shit, that's too much.
What the fuck going on in this motherfucker? Get up out the room, son. Shoot. Lesson over.
Hey, Tanner, now that right there, that's called Froggy style.
Your mom loves that one, Tanner.
Oh, shit.
Damn. He really fucking up. He be like, yeah, see this one, boys? This is the one I hit her with when she talking shit. Y'all want, you hear that in the middle of the night. This is what it is, niggas.
I got a question. So, what has been banned what's been banned? Like, seriously, because now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna ban this, we're gonna ban that.
Child pornography, I believe, has been banned, but like I said, there's a major.
But it's
one of the biggest sellers in the black market.
It's fucked up, because if you're looking for it, you'll find it. So is it banned?
It's not.
Like, on paper, it's banned, but
that's what I always say about the ban shit, because it's like, you could tell niggas they can't have guns. That has not stopped the motherfucking thing. With most things, lean got banned. It's still every music video I see still got lean. So it's like, you know what I mean? The pills done been banned. Fentanyl been banned. There's still people dying from fentanyl
still getting it
every day.
So is it really banned? That's my question. Like,
banned just means now the government sells it to the black market, and now you got to get it through the other sources. Banned's like, now we just own it and sell it to the drug dealers, so we can get all the money back. That's what I feel like ban means, because the government's big on, they love that child pornography. There's so many of them.
Yeah, that shit is foul.
Yeah.
Oh, so here was something else that had caught my attention. This is something else that there was a back and forth about. So they were talking about the addicts, the porn addicts, the sexual deviants. Mm-hmm. So the sexual deviants, the porn addicts, are the ones that want to ban porn. So Uno was on the side of like, bro, if they want to ban it, the ones that are addicted to the shit, maybe you should listen to it. And Sanctus, again, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Y'all are both my dogs. You know I would never say anything. I would not put any words in your mouth. So if I said something correctly, I'm gonna feel offended if you don't correct me on it. But I believe Sanctus was on the side that was like, it's always the sexual deviants that's always trying to ban some shit. It's always them, like, because they abused it. because they're the ones who misused it. They're the ones that are having problems with it. So because they have an issue with it, now we got to ban it? I don't have a problem with it. But then that turns into the individual. That's why I was going back. That goes back to, is porn good for society? No. Is porn good for the individual? Yes.
See, well, I'm against that, actually, because I would say, like, for his argument.
Whose?
Sanctus.
Sanctus? Okay.
That it's good for the individual. Because
no, that's me too. So now I'm listening. Let's spike the punch. I'm listening.
Well, I say not for those individuals in a sense, like the deviants.
Correct, because they abused it.
Not abused it, though, because some of these people, like, for instance, as a child, I seen porn on accident. Like, I didn't want to see it. And from there, it sparked that in me to where I didn't know to communicate that to my mom, to where she might have maybe got me in therapy earlier or something. But that.
So were you addicted to porn?
I definitely was before.
Okay.
But luckily, I've been able to break that. But it definitely was not easy. But to that point where it's like, I didn't want to be. You know what I mean? It just kind of happened. You know what I mean? It's like, and it being so accessible is what makes it worse, where there's times where I feel like I didn't need it, then all of a sudden it's like, I need to watch some porn.
Correct.
You know? So it's like, it's kind of crazy for that matter. So I would say in his thing where he's like, they abuse it, that's not true, because some people have been great, and that's an outlet. Some people have been sexually abused themselves, and that's the outlet, you know, and other things. Some people have, like, did you ever see MTV True Life?
Nah, I be staying away from that shit.
So there's some people are just born with, or born and whatever, it could be with chemical imbalances or brain imbalances.
Facts.
To where they like an interest and infatuated in certain things, where that might be one, you know. So there's definitely probably people that have abused it, but I feel like with a lot of that, I feel like with sexual things, it's usually a stem, not always, but I think majority of the time there's a stem, but there's definitely going to be weirdos that are out there just, I liking weird stuff that just is unnatural, you know what I mean, that like children pornography.
Yeah, and they fuck it up for everybody else.
That's weird, you know.
Hey, just look, man, my nigga from Big Mike from Straight Legs No Chase, he took the words right out of my mouth. He said, man, if I go on a porn site and I can't Google big booty Latinas, I'm pissed.
No, for real. That's his infatuation. You know what I mean? That's just what he likes.
That's his preference.
He might not have been able to ever get a big booty Latina, so that's why he watches porn. You know what I mean?
Give my big booty African. Give my booty.
But I'm saying some dudes is just like that. You know, some dudes.
Cherokee.
But like grandma's boys, for example, the type of guys those dudes are. The dudes that ain't never seen a pair of titties in their life in person. Some of these dudes have got personalities where they're so just
they scare me.
Timid. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to talk to women. Nothing. Their only outlet is porn. You know, so it's like the abusing is a gray line. You know, because it's definitely people abusing it in some weird ways. But I think when it comes to like, there's so many of those where it's like the individual. What you said, the individual in that aspect definitely. I don't think they want it, but I think with a ban, like for what Uno's saying, is that may help those individuals not be
the society. Okay, so see, you get it, and that was his biggest frustration, because it's like if the topic didn't keep getting changed, there just kept being more aspects added to it.
Okay,
you know, and it was like, hold on, but wait, we're not there yet. So the biggest comparison that I felt that was relatable at the time was, because after a while, I just stopped. I didn't even put nothing in the chat. I was just letting them, they had to get their shit off. You know what I'm saying? The passion was definitely there. So my thing was like, okay, my example was a meth addict, right? This meth addict, he's on meth, he's doing his shit, but then he recovers, and then he goes and tells other people like, yo, we need to ban this, because it's put me in a dark place. It's done nothing good for me. We got to ban that shit. We have to ban that shit. And it's like, how are you not listening to this dude? This dude, half of his teeth are gone. He was living on the streets. He was addicted to meth. And this motherfucker's over here telling you not to do it. How are you not listening to these sexual deviants that have possibly been through the trauma or porn some way has ruined their life?
That's what I'm saying.
That shit needs to be banned.
For sure.
And then the conversation, it can easily keep going in circles, because then it turns back into oh, well, that's that person. That ain't me.
Yeah.
You know.
I think with it being banned though, now that I'm it's running a little bit in my head, I think that actually would help a lot because the people that are struggling with it, if they got to go pay $60 just to get a video from some secret source or something, that might be like, maybe I don't need that. You know what I mean? That might help because if there's shit that I got to go out of my way to go get,
Right.
I might not need it after all.
See, and that kind of goes back to what I was saying too about the parental controls. Like, yeah, they're gonna get to it, but if I can make it a little bit harder, or let's fucking do it.
Yeah, facts.
Uno's fucking that much. He said, he said, look, you got 200 nuts in a lifetime. How often you watching porn? Not that motherfucking often, my nigga. If I got 200 nuts only in a lifetime, fuck porn. Get that shit up out of here.
I'm only getting to pre-cum and never letting it come out.
Man, look, man.
No, can't do it.
Man, I couldn't tell you how buff my pullout game would be.
200 nuts to a lifetime.
Man.
Out for the show, just go crazy, 199, just through and just chill with that one forever.
Oh shit, man.
We'll just run it up, 199, and live with one.
Let's say I live to be 90. I'm 36. What is 36? I gotta do math now. 30.
Yeah, that's crazy.
54. 54 nuts, nigga.
Lifetime.
We need to do 54. No, okay, 54 divided by 12. That'll give you the months. You take those months, divide it by 200. That's how, nigga.
That would be some crazy shit right there.
I want to do it. I gotta do the math now.
200 nuts in a lifetime.
I gotta do the math now.
But so with that, so do you live forever no matter what with this? Like the 200 nuts is the only way to die?
Oh, damn! You spiking the punch.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn. Can you still die of old age?
Damn.
It's like a warranty. You got 200 nuts, but if you die before that, this shit is whatever nuts you have left will transfer over to your kids or whatever.
54 divided by 12. No, wait.
Yeah,
it's 54 times 12. That's what I'm fucking up at. Because at 54 more years until I'm 90 if I'm doing that math right. So it's 54 times 12. That's 648 months. So I think it's 648 divided by 200.
Wait, what's the 648?
The 648, that's the months.
How many months in a year?
12, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Or how many days?
The days, that's 30, but that's a big
Wait,
ass
no,
number.
365 would be the days of the year.
Right, but I'm 36 right now.
Okay.
So 54, that's 90, right? That's 90. So 54 years, that's 648 months.
Oh, for 54 years. Okay.
So that means, damn, three nuts a month?
That wouldn't be too bad.
That wouldn't be too, if I'm doing the math right. Leave it in the comments if I'm not doing this shit right.
I feel like it's a little.
But now I want to do it backwards. Let's do 200
but I'm
divided by.
I'm saying born though. I'm saying not at your age now.
Okay,
when you're born, you have 200 nuts. You feel me?
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
This world,
dude. That's like less than half a nut a month. 200 nuts
36
divided by 648 months. That's 0.308. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
So you're saying you would choose to die at 100 years old?
Okay, so from your logic, I don't know. That's a good question.
You did your math right now to 100 years, right? So you automatically count yourself at being 100. So I'm saying so how does it work in that world for you? Like, is the nuts what you have, or is the 100 years what you have? Like, you have 200 nuts and you only got 100 years. Spend them wisely.
You got to divide that shit up. Like,
yeah.
Damn, that's a shitty. Oh, damn, that's a shitty life.
Or is it you just have 200 nuts to give? Like, and you can live forever, but you got 200 nuts, so use them sparingly. You know what I mean? Like,
right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, imagine knowing, like, I'm on my last one.
That's what I was saying.
I'm
that
on my last.
So
man, you just.
We need to make a parody-ass scary movie with this shit.
Damn.
Because there's something like that. There's a similar type of thing. It's not with the nuts, but I'm trying to think what it is, where it's like, you got like this type of amount. But that's a good one. That's a good one. Like, what do you do in that scenario? How do you do it?
Facts. And then let's just say you a beast with this shit. How long? Okay.
You can't be in the porn game.
Right. So let's say realistically, right? Let's say on a regular basis, right? Let's say you didn't know you had 200 nuts.
That'd be more fucked up.
How fast are you out of here?
What would be my basis of getting out of here?
Like death.
Like, but if I didn't know that I had only 200 nuts, what would I be scared of to need to leave?
Nothing. You just wouldn't know. You just would not know.
See, but I would have no reason to get out of here is what I'm saying if I didn't have nothing to fear. Like if I didn't know that I had only 200 nuts, I would have no reason to get out of there.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is how quickly would you be out of here?
If I found out I only had 200?
No, let's just say you had no idea that you had, after your 200 nut, you done. Like, let's just, you have no idea. You're just out here willy-nilly. You living life.
Okay.
At what age are you gone? And let's say you start smashing at 16.
Like my actual one? Ooh, I don't know.
Man, I'll probably be out of here by 19.
I'm afraid to say.
Is 200 nuts in 3 years realistic?
I mean,
that's fucking beating me.
I think if you want to go get it, for sure. I think you probably do more than that. From based on what Wilt Chamberlain and Magic Johnson have said.
Oh, they would have been out of here.
Yeah, them niggas would have died at the age of 17. So it's like
they would have been out of here.
So I definitely think if you want it, you can go get it for sure. Yeah, if you really a dirty dog, like I'm sure, depending who you are, you could have sex with more than one person in a day. Depending on who you are and how your energy works and shit. But
that was
two a day for 365 days already is double three. That's what's 365 times 2. That's already 2 a day for 2 years.
Yeah, you're down. You're out of here.
You're already dead. So
you're done.
You're past. You're well past the limit. You died 4
done,
times.
So. Oh damn, that's man.
2 years you could die over 4 lifetimes. So it's like
that is crazy. You just flat.
Because I definitely feel like that's not what I'm doing, but I definitely have the energy to have sex twice a day for 2 years.
It's a lot of fucking energy.
It is. I'm not gonna do it. That's a lot of fucking work and energy. But if I was in that field of work, I guess then it would definitely be possible for sure. Maybe not specifically now, but like from 20 to now, for surely. Definitely one a day for sure, every day for a year would be possible. Definitely two. Should take a little sip of Coca-Cola, a little hit of the bong, a little 20-minute nap, I'm good to go.
A shot, it's over. It's over.
I don't drink alcohol, so
alcohol.
But you ain't lying though. The few times I have drank alcohol,
you just going.
It's wicked. It's wicked. It's scary.
Yeah. No, don't run. Don't. Girls be getting frustrated, like, oh my God, hurry up. Like, just hold on. Just shut up. Stop talking.
No, when the girls is telling you to hurry up and bust, you know you're a problem. That's and
then what do you think is gonna help you bust faster? Put the damn band porn on.
Oh, for sure.
Get that flash drive.
Get that flash
Let me put that flash drive in. You want me to hurry up? All right, I got you.
Oh man.
Big titty grandma milfs.
But look you could just be on the internet, on some other shit, not even on a porn site.
Yeah, it
and
falls in your lap.
And a whole bitch doing the headstand with the pussy out and pop up on the side of your screen.
It falls in your lap.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So it's like, it literally falls in your lap. So
even when they selling you something like, hey, we're selling Samsung dryers, but the titties is out.
Did you watch the Drewski YouTube show?
Which one? The audition one or
the women one? For the love of Drewski.
Oh yeah. That's just funny.
A lot of the episodes, he's marketing pills for boners, sex pills in between. That's
the move right now. We all saw how obvious Shay Shay did that shit. That was way too obvious. But I think to wrap that up, you know what I'm saying? Sex is gonna sell. Porn is gonna porn. Yeah, you can ban it, but it's not going anywhere. The same way I can put parental controls, but it's not going anywhere.
Don't give your kids or like he said, what my man said, is we got to get on. The parenting needs to go up and the communication needs to go up. We
Easy
need to speak
call.
to our kids more and to each other. We need to get back to making it a village. You feel me? And just all that. Back to what makes sense, because I think that's what also puts in those roadblocks and not gives those wants and creates them to be easily influenced by things they see or that, where it's like, no, my dad and mom already taught me that I don't need that. You know, I can choose for myself to want to do it the right way. Because I've met women that are not giving up until marriage. I've met women that don't watch porn, uber respectful, don't, you know, like, so it's definitely possible. But
Dude, there's a lot of girls that think that if their dude watches porn, that's cheating.
you know, for sure. That's for sure.
That one threw me off. Like, damn, wait, you telling me you got mad at him because he watched porn? I should only be the one to turn him on, and like, we're dudes. We're fucking dudes. Like, what do you mean?
Thinking
Like,
about you shooting a jump shot might turn the nigga on.
man,
Like,
facts. Like, what are you talking about? You got my T-shirt on. Yeah, like, but you mad at him because he needed, you know, to check something else out. Like,
that's why I said communication is key. Like, understanding, maybe instead of judging, ask why did he watch the porn before? You know what I mean?
I know why he watched it. He just wanted to get that quick little nut off. You know what I'm saying? Look, I just need 45 seconds. I'm not really trying to blow her back out because I know she wants me to blow her back out. I just need to get this off and be on my way.
No, but I'm saying for her, you know, she need to figure that out. So it's not like the girl.
Right.
You know.
But okay, so how accepting do you think she would be of that? We got somebody at the door? Who we got at the door? Who we got? What? Somebody's at the door. Huh? Oh, it's on the street. Yeah, it's on the street. You out? All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Have a good one. Enjoy.
But fucking yeah, how accepting would she be?
Depends on what kind of woman you have. Depends on if y'all communicate at all before. And like, because if you haven't talked about it at this point, then she probably ain't very accepting. If you're in a relationship already months in and you haven't mentioned you watch porn with your girl or watch porn with your girl, then you probably feel like she's not very accepted of it already. But I still think communication is key, because sometimes with people you never know. I think that's what makes it key. And then it may give the clarity of like, maybe we ain't meant for each other if it's too much of a difference there. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
So that's why I still say maybe the communication is key regardless, because if it's not something we can figure out together, then we need to figure out alone, you know, for that matter.
Facts. So. Women, y'all like porn just as much as we do.
For sure.
Maybe even more.
Oh, for sure. They love it.
Well, shit, it's about 10 o'clock. I think that is going to conclude this episode. This was a dope episode. Mm-hmm. Men, protect your nuts at all times.
Happy to be back. You're going to see me pop out board with my boy.
Yeah, come on, man.
I know how to get shit right. I had to get a couple, you feel me? I had to get my wardrobe right. I had to get my life a little bit in order.
Is that Swanko that I just played?
Had to start working, getting this content in order. Love you. We have a killer. I smoke one. Shout out Helicopter Rob. Shout out my boy real quick.
Hey.
Most importantly, you know what I'm saying?
Big Spank in the building. It was good to have you back, dog. It's been a minute.
Always.
It be like that sometimes. Life be life, and we just got a life right back. But even though they already know, they don't know where they can find you.
Man, Swanko 777 on Instagram. The Swanko Show on YouTube. Just put in Swanko, SWANCO, on your Google search bar. You should find me, one of them, not too far. So tap in.
For sure, man. Yakwiz over here. This has been another beautiful addition to the Realquicctho Podcast. You know how I get down over here, man. No sunsets. We always shining, and you can't fall if you don't trip. Peace.
Set his head shot, gon' be medical and technical. I let it blow. Pussy want that smoke, then I'm a Doja Cat. And I ain't talking woods when I say we rolling back. Said it's Juneteenth, the way we came through all black. I know it's COVID, but we still did it with no mask. Like, baby, give me 6 feet from your hoe ass. All you bitches now just want a sugar dad. Said I way too